Hello and welcome to Super Profit Club. This is a video brought to you by Super Profit Club, which is a community of like-minded traders. The mission of Super Profit Club is to help 1 lakh people become financially free so that they can live the freedom lifestyle. Okay. Now, the purpose of this video on Super Profit Club channel are to give you the education about the stock market, what are the techniques, the strategies that you can use, and how to trade profitably in the stock market, right? So I would strongly advise that do not take this as a financial investment or trading advice, but these are the lessons that you can implement in your trading, and when you do your analysis, these could be really helpful for you. So if you like this video, just like, subscribe, and also share with your friends who will be interested in this video. In this video, what I'm going to share with you is whether swing trading can be taken as a career. Okay, can you earn enough money out of this? This is a question that is being asked of me time and again. People keep asking. Yes, I haven't seen many people who earn money. So can it really be taken as a career? Can I do it full time? My answer is yes and no. Okay, you will be surprised. That's confusing, right? Why I say no is because only 95% people, not only, more than 95% of the people in the stock market are not profitable. Okay. Only 5% are, right? So that's where the answer lies. Yes. Okay. Why does that happen? First of all, let me explain that. Okay. Why does that happen? See, 95% people who are not profitable, they do not pay any attention to a system. They play by the emotions. They do not have a plan. They do not have a trading plan. They normally take it as a kick, pleasure, trying kind of thing, right? They do not take it as a business or profession. Okay. And those who do, even out of that, only a small percentage succeeds. Why? Because the reason, the way you can earn money in the stock market is only if you earn profits, right? The objective which you have to remember is that the objective is to earn money. The objective is not to trade. That is what a lot of traders or most of the traders forget. After some time, they start getting a kick out of it. They start feeling like they have to trade every day. Okay, they have to trade probably intraday or maybe 2 trades every day, and if no trade is taken, they start feeling a little uncomfortable or maybe a lot uncomfortable, right? So what you have to do is you have to learn to remember. Let me put it that way. Learn to remember and keep reminding yourself the objective of trading is being profitable, right? If you remember that, then what will happen is you will be profitable. Okay, you don't have to take trades every day. Okay, so coming back to whether swing trading can be really a career and can you earn enough money, the answer is yes. Okay, the answer is yes. Why? Because you will have, if as long as you follow a system, as long as you have a plan, as long as you execute that plan, and as long as you keep your discipline, you can earn money out of it. Okay, now before I get into the swing trading, let me give you an example, or rather let me pick up two professions or two kind of other things that you might be aware of where you can earn income, right? Consistent income. How does that happen? Let's first of all take, if you are a salaried person. So how do you get a salary? Okay, how do you get a salary? Now, before you got into that job, right? So either you would have studied, you have learned something, you would have done some kind of course, you would have gone through some kind of training for that, right? That is what would have happened, right? It is for every job. It's not only about when you go for a desk job. It is for every job. Okay, so even if you work as an electrician in a company, or if you work as a plumber in a company, right? Or if you work as a receptionist in a company, or if you work as an accountant in a company, or you work as a finance officer, or whichever level that you work for, right? For each one, you would have got some kind of education, and you would have got some kind of learning. You would have got some kind of training. Only then you would get to that. Okay, even if you do not have that, right? when you're getting into that job, at that time you learn on the job, right? That is what you do. Okay. After that, so this is basically the first point is that you learn about it, right? The second thing which happens in salary is that you know how the organization works or how the system works in that particular organization, right? That is what you do. The third thing that you do is you work on that every day, okay, except for the weekends, right? So you work for about, let's say, 20 to 25 days, 20 to 25 days in a month, right? Depending on what kind of job that you're doing, and you do it every day. And let me tell you, 80 to 90% of the job that you would do will be repetitive, right? Will be repetitive, right? So about 80 to 90% of the job will be repetitive. You will keep doing that again and again, right? Now it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you like that job or not, whether you get an enjoyment of that or not, right? That's irrespective. Yes, that could come in as well, as it could be fun, it could be you could enjoy it. That's also there. However, that is not an essential element. Please understand. Okay. So if you do your job, the month gets over and then you get paid, right? That is how it happens, right? So that's about the salary. Now let's come to the business. Okay. Now in business or as a self-employed professional, what you do? Again, you would have learnt about that business. Okay. And you take some time, even if you're starting business for the first time or you're into that profession for the first time, there's a gestation period. Okay. You invest some money and you invest your time to learn about it, right? And then you also learn about what is risk, what is the cash flow, what is the profits that are there, what are the costs involved in that particular business, right? That is what the basic understanding you will do. That is the first thing, is the learning and education and training for that, right? Again, the second thing that will be there is that now you will be doing that, you will be understanding the system or the process, how it works, right? Whether it's a profession or a business. That's the second thing that you'll do. You'll say, okay, the process is whether it is manufacturing or it is a service, you would be doing something, or it is a trading. In trading, let's look at trading. If you trade in something, let's say you just buy some clothes and you sell them for a profit, right? So let's look at that apparel trading. So what do? You understand where you can get the apparel from, what price should you buy it from, how it comes to your shop, and how do you sell it, what markup you should mark, and how much, what are the price that you will buy it at, and what is the price that you will sell it at, right? So that's a process, that's a system, right? That's what you understand. And the third thing that you do is you do that almost every day, right? Again, take away the off days, maybe you Sunday is an off, or maybe Monday is off for you, so you do that, right? That's how and then you earn money, right? And again, a lot of it is repetitive, right? Initially you may like it, you enjoy it, and then maybe over a period of time you say, okay, it is too monotonous, which is okay, but you have to do it, right? So these are the three essential elements for earning money, right? First, you learn, get trained, get educated. The second thing that you do is you understand the system, you understand the process, how it works. And the third thing that you do is you work on it on a regular basis, right? That is what you do. So same thing you have to do in swing trading. Okay. Why is it any different? The only thing which can happen is that here it will require you lesser time as compared to the other profession or the jobs that you might be doing. Okay. So first of all, there's swings always happening in the stock market. So the price goes, so I'll take an example. Let's say a stock goes from 100 to 115. Okay, for example. So that's a 15% increase and 15% swing is happening, right? Now, when I say that swing, that may be going consistently up. Okay. And then it stops there. It comes down a little bit. Let's say it comes down to 110. Okay. So even when it is coming down, so there was an upswing of 15, and when there's a downswing of 5 as well. Okay. So it comes down to 10. So there's an upswing of 15. There's a downswing of 5. Okay. Now next we go again, it might go up to 127, let's say. So that's a swing of 12, right? and then again it might come down to 124, which is a downswing of 3. And that is how the swings work. Okay. So what we try to do in the swing trading, or what we do, is we identify these swings and then trade them. Okay. Look at one of my videos wherein I have said, okay, how do you trade them? Which is, what is your entry limit? Okay. Within what entry you can get in, right? So look at that video. Okay. So that's called, and then what we do is we all create a trading plan. We say, okay, this is my entry price, this is my target price, and this is my stop loss. These are the 3 essential elements of swing trading, right? So if you once you get an entry, you just exit at the target, take profits, and sit back. Okay. And if it hits your stop loss, you cut the losses, you exit. So that's what swing trading is. So you try to take the maximum portion, which is, at least 3/4, 2/3 or 3/4 of the swing that is happening as profits, right? And that can only happen when you enter at the right time. Okay. That's called swing trading. Now, in intraday, a lot of people try to make profit out of very small swings. Okay. Now that's a challenge. Why that is a challenge? Because one, there's no time for planning. It's very instantaneous response that you have to have. So you have got very less response time in intraday trading. That is one, right? The second is, you have to close your position on the same day. So it's high risk. It could be so happening that particularly a stock might go down in the day, but it might be still in the upswing, right? So you have to close your position, and even if the market was to go up next day, you would have lost money, right? That's the second risk which is there. The third thing is that it is more based out of gut feel. Okay, because as I said, the response time is very less. So you don't have time to learn, study it or do all that, right? So you have to act very quickly, right? And in that, panic can come in, the emotions can come in, and that's the fourth thing which I'm coming to now. Emotions is that you need to keep looking at the share. You have to sit in front of the screen, and it's a lot time consuming. Okay, so when you look at the screen, as the share goes up and down during that time that you're looking at it, your heartbeat goes up, right? And then if it suddenly falls few ticks immediately, what happens? Your heartbeat goes faster. You panic and you might sell out, right? Or you might only exit with a small profit, right? Which may not be commensurate to the risk that you have taken. So that is where the challenge comes in, right? That is why you should not be into the intraday trading. Okay. Now let's come to what is the potential of the swing trading. So let me say, as I said, a swing is roughly around 6 to 8%, sometimes 10%. So let's go with about 10%. Okay. Now let's say even if you entered within 3% of that, right? 30% of that swing, 10%. So still have about sorry, not 30%, but 20% or 25%. You still have 75%, 80% remaining, right? So let's say if it is a 10% swing, and even if you're able to take 5 or 6% of that swing, right, you have made 5 to 6% on the capital that you invested in that particular trade, right? And if you can do it twice even in a month I'm talking about, because typically it takes anywhere between 5 to 8 days, right? Maybe 10 days, okay? Even if you took 2 trades in the month and both were profitable, you could earn anywhere around 10 to 12% of your capital, right? And you don't have to sit in front of the screen. There are GTT orders. Learn about that. I have talked about that in one of my videos, good till trade orders. So I'm not going to repeat that here. So use those orders and you can still earn money, right? If you took 3 trades and even if one was not profitable, if 2 were profitable, you can still make that kind of money. If you took 4 trades in a month, right? Just with 4 trades, you can earn about 10 to 12, 15% kind of thing, right? If you have a system. So again, what is required for the swing trading? Potential can be that high, right? It has a capacity of, or potential of doubling your capital almost every year or more than that. Do your own math. Now let me give you an example. That's called the power of compounding. If you started with 2 lakh rupees, right, capital, and just earn 15% month on month. I told you already how it can happen. how much will be, in 3 years that capital will be if you didn't take out any money, and if you kept earning that and reinvesting that profits. It will be about 3 crores plus. That's the potential. And if you earn, even if let's say you reach to 50 lakhs, right, whatever time, and after that you're earning 10 to 12%, I'm just now going conservative, how much money do you make? 5 to 6 lakh rupees. That is possible. A lot of people do it, right? So that is the potential. But however, what is required? Again, I'll repeat the 3 things. The first one is you have to learn, you have to understand, you have to get trained for it, you need to get educated for it. That's the first part. If you have already done that, congratulations, great. The second point is that you have to understand the process. You have to have a system to do it, right? And follow that system. That's the second part. The third part that you have to do is you have to put in efforts on a regular basis, right? I don't mean to say ki jump in and jump out of the market, but whatever you need to do for that system or the process to run, you need to do that. That's the third one, which is an action on a regular basis, right? So these 3 things if you do, swing trading can be your vehicle to the financial freedom, right? So if you want to learn more about it, you can watch other videos that we have on the Super Profit Club channel. If you like this video, just like, subscribe and share it with your friends and family who would be interested in these videos. And if you want to learn more about swing trading, just join me for one of my webinars, the link to which for registering is given below in the description, right? Just go to that portal and register yourself for one of the webinars, and where I talk in much more detail about swing trading and how it can be your vehicle to the financial freedom. So I wish you all the best and look forward to see you in one of my webinars if you decide to learn more about swing trading.